Battlefield 2042 has pretty much been on fire since launch, and now players are so unhappy that they're amassing in large numbers to request full refunds. Upon its release, the game had mediocre and poor reviews from critics and even worse scores from users. OpenCritic has a weak rating and a top critic average of 65, with only 33% of critics recommending Battlefield 2042. The game's Metacritic score on PC is 66, which also sits next to an abysmal user score of 2.1. And to top things off, Battlefield 2042 is now one of the worst rated games in Steam history, only beating Goddess, the abandoned Peter Molyneux game, by about 3 spots. This has led to Steam already offering full refunds, but after the whole Cyberpunk 2077 debacle, you can imagine things are a bit trickier now when it comes to the other platforms. So over the course of this week, a change.org petition has been steadily growing and might become one of the most popular petitions on the website this year. And that's according to a rep at change.org. Just 2 days ago, the refund petition had 50,000 signatures, but it's rapidly jumped to over 165,000 and it's still climbing. We usually don't pay much attention to change.org petitions because they usually don't get a ton of signatures. And even if they do, oftentimes the kind of goal of the petition or the action statement isn't actually actionable most of the time. Now, in this case, Satoshi Nakamoto, the petition creator, wrote, "According to many consumer reports, Electronic Arts and DICE did not keep many promises made at launch, and Battlefield 2042 was launched as unplayable. Even today, Battlefield 2042 has bugs that drastically change the in-game experience so much that it's deemed an unfinished release by many community members." Signing this petition will get you one step closer to getting a refund on Battlefield 2042. That's yet to be seen. Suppose this petition receives 50,000 signatures or more. In that case, I'll reach out to some of the best class action lawyers in the country to evaluate a case against EA and DICE. Please sign this petition if you feel you deserve a refund for Battlefield 2042. Now, whether or not the original creator of the petition will actually reach out to these lawyers or, make some type of legal action happen, we'll have to wait and see. But it's certainly some kind of litmus test to see so many people signing this change.org petition, I guess. It's more than usual for this type of thing. And also, you don't have to look much further than Steam reviews and Metacritic and any website that posts a story or video about Battlefield to see that there are a lot of unhappy fans. Issues with Battlefield 2042 started early in the beta with stuttering and server issues, which were presumably patched out, but then after launch, things got much worse with reports of performance issues, lag, and additional server issues, the game overall feeling unfinished, and a large amount of friction over the game's implementation of an operator system for progression that felt flat and uninteresting for a lot of players. Making things even worse, Battlefield 2042 is missing a decent scoreboard, team voice chat, and other Battlefield mainstays like different game modes, customizability, a larger sense of destructibility like other games have had in the past. And to really pile it on, I think part of the excitement for this game was wrapped around the idea that DICE wasn't going to have a single player campaign and therefore would be throwing all of their development power and prowess at the multiplayer as a justification to charge full price. So in theory, that's pretty exciting if you end up with the best Battlefield multiplayer experience that there ever was, but it looks like EA and DICE have fallen more than a bit short here, and it comes after and around a number of other AAA multiplayer games that have shipped recently in a state not quite fit for launch, including Call of Duty Vanguard and even Halo Infinite. What really seemed to tip the scales though is that EA announced a number of delays, not just for the first big major content update to the game, but for smaller patches as well. So Battlefield 2042 isn't getting its first content update until summer, and a smaller update to refresh the game's scoreboard, which was supposed to come out in February, now isn't coming until March. So it's pretty clear that everything around Battlefield 2042 at this point is completely on fire as the developers at DICE and EA scramble to get these patches out, but it's definitely not a good look when you promise fixes and then you have to even delay those fixes on top of all the issues that players have already been experiencing and are frustrated by. So, that's going to do it for today. If you have thoughts about Battlefield 2042, you like it, you hate it, let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.